Welcome back to the database installation session. At this point in time, you should have your operating system ready to go. We have our database, Weblogic, and P6 installation media ready on in our VM, and we'll start by preparing the OS by installing prerequisites for the database. To do so, you'll just need to open a terminal. Make it a little smaller. Just close the one in the back. And you'll go to your yum repository folder. So it's cd under etc yum.repos.d. And here we will get the repository file. So I'll just copy paste. So it's wget in that URL to get it, and basically naturally you'll have to start it with a sudo. So sudo wget http yum.oracle.com /public-yum-ol7.repo. Okay, so it's unable to resolve. Let's check if our network connection is on. No, it's turned off. So we're going to connect, and we're going to try that again. And hit the up arrow and enter again. And now it has downloaded the file. It's saved. And now we'll go ahead and install the Oracle prerequisites for this operating system. So we'll run this command yum install oracle-database-server-12c r2-pre-install. And Linux is sensitive, is cap sensitive, so make sure you type it exactly the same, and then you hit enter. And actually, before you hit enter, I'll click home, and then I type sudo as well, because we have to be a super user to do so. And then we hit enter. Of course it's okay. And the operating system is now ready for the database. So we'll go to our downloads folder where we have saved the installation files. So it's under Home Oracle downloads, and the files are zipped, so we're going to unzip them, of course. So unzip database, and I hit tab to autocomplete, and then I hit enter. So now it's extracting it. Alright, it is extracted. Okay, so before we continue, we'll reboot our machine. And log in. We'll now open a terminal window. We'll go to our Home Oracle downloads folder. So I'm going to get inside the database folder. I'm going to look here, and I'm going to run the run installer. So /run installer. I do not wish to receive security updates in this environment, so yes, and next, create and configure the database, configure, We'll choose a server class database rather than desktop. A single instance database installation. We'll choose advanced install to review the settings. We'll choose standard edition. We don't need the enterprise version on this environment. And we would need, or it basically installs it by default under the home Oracle directory. I prefer that it is installed under the Oracle directory under the root. So you'd need to create a folder. So we'll open a terminal window. We'll go to the root directory and we're going to type sudo dir Oracle, type our password. Now you'll notice that the new directory has been created, but the owner is the super user, so we have to change the owner. So we'll do change owner, Oracle, group Oracle on directory Oracle, but of course we have to do it as a sudo. So I'm going back to that beginning of the command and edit that. We'll hit enter, and if we check again, the user group now are Oracle and Oracle. Alright, it gives us a warning here, but it should pass it now that we created the directory. And indeed, we'll leave this as default. We'll choose a general purpose database. There is a global database name and a container database or a pluggable database. You can choose whatever you like for the global. Just make sure you remember what you chose. You can do global. I would just use its EPPM, though the application suite is going to be installed under the container database. I'm going to call that one P6. The memory character set is AL32UTF8, which is what we want to keep. We don't want to have a sample data schema installed. We'll leave the file system as default. We're not connecting to an enterprise manager cloud. We do not need to enable recovery here. We'll choose the same passwords for all accounts or schema accounts. You can guess which password I'm using. It's welcome1. Choose next. We'll leave this as default. So check the prerequisites now, and it seems fine, and we can now install the database. Okay, and now we have to execute these two scripts as user root. So let's check. Who am I here? I'm Oracle. So I'm gonna just su password. Now I'm user root. I'm going to go to that directory, Oracle app Aura inventory, and I'm going to run the Aura inst root.sh. Execution of the script is complete. We'll now go to the other folder, Oracle app, Oracle product 12 db home, enter, and then we'll just execute the root.sh script. Alright, enter the full name, press enter. Do you want to set up Oracle trace file? We don't need it here. And this installation step is complete. You can do OK. The installation was successful, and we'll go ahead and add some settings, environment variables in the bash profile file. So hit close. Let's check who we are now. Alright, so I'll just switch to Oracle, and we'll go to, or we'll just edit. I know people have their preferences. I'm just using Nano. You can use your VI or any other editor, and I'm going to edit the file under home oracle dot bash underscore profile. Right, and to make it a little easier, I'm going to open another terminal right next to it. I'm going to go to the Oracle folder, then to app, and Oracle again, going to the Oracle home directory, that, and then to product 1220 db home. So if I do pwd, so you'll see the full path. This is the Oracle home. I'm going to copy that path. I'm going to go to the end of the file here. I'm going to do export Oracle underscore home equals. I'm going to paste the path that we copied. I'm going to add the Oracle SID, so I'm going to do export Oracle underscore SID equals EPPM. That's our global database. And in the path, I'm going to add the path to the bin directory. So I'm going to go here to cd space bin pwd. It's basically the same path as the home, just the subdirectory bin underneath. I'm going to copy that here. I'm going to do calling after at the end of the path line. I'm going to paste it here, and we should be good to go. So I'm going to do Control X and then Y and enter to save. We're out, and we need to log in and log out in order to get these settings into effect. So we'll do that quickly. Let's see, here it is, log out. We'll do log out. Welcome warning. Alright, so now we'll add the container P6 to the TNS names file. So we'll open a terminal. We'll go to the, basically you can do Oracle home, and then to the network folder and admin folder, where we'll see the TNS names Aura file. So again, this is the full path under Oracle product 12.2 db home network admin. I'm going to use your favorite editor and open the TNS names. We'll copy the global database EPPM section and we'll paste it here. So we'll have it twice, but the second one we're going to change into P6, capital, header, and lowercase here, P6. Okay. Basically, we should be able to do TNS ping to EPPM. Response file, fine, and TNS ping to P6. Okay. So now we'll type SQL plus sys/welcome1 at our global database EPPM as sysdba. We'll connect to the database, and it's up and running and ready to go. We can do connect sys/welcome1 at P6, which is our container database, as sysdba. And it's not connecting. Let's see why. Because I forgot the number 1. So SQL plus sys/welcome1 at P6 as sysdba. Sorry about it again. When you're in SQL plus, you have to type connect. So connect sys/welcome1 at P6 as sysdba. Obviously, not enough caffeine for one day, so. Alright, it worked eventually, so now we're in. So the databases, or the Oracle database, is installed. We have created a global database and a container database. It's up and running and listening, and it's good to go. So I'll see you in our third and final session, where we'll install Weblogic and